I welcome you all to the next session on files. Input-output operations on files. There are three methods. One using getC, putC functions. Another one getW, putW functions. Third one fprintf and fscanf functions. Now let us see the first one, getC and putC functions. Now we know how to open a file and close a file. Now we are going to learn how to input data, otherwise reading data and writing data from a file. And this is the simplest input-output function. getC and putC are simplest input-output functions. And these are similar to getChar and putChar function. putC is used to write a character. It is used to write only a single character to the file which is open in writing mode. So putC is used to write the content in the file, just like copying something in a disk. getC is used to read a character from the file opened in R mode, that is reading mode. If you want to read a data means I have to use getC, but the file should be opened in read mode. The syntax is putC. C is a variable that reads the character file pointer, comma file pointer. getC file pointer. Whenever suppose a file contains some set of data, it reads getC and putC are used to read and write only single characters. So whenever you use getC to read, it reads every character, every single character is read, and after completing all the characters, when it comes to the end of a file, there is a marker. The getC will return that the file has come to an end, and there is a marker called EOF, end of file. There is a marker called end of file. This will be returned by getC, stating that the file has come to an end. Let us see this one with an example program. This is a program to read a text and to write a text. I am going to write a set of data, that is character data, in a file. After writing that content in a file, and I am going to read the file and I am going to see the data from the file. First let me create a file pointer, *F1. C is a data type belonging to character. Printf statement prints whatever given within double quotes in a computer monitor. So it prints input data in the monitor. So input data will be displayed in the monitor. As soon as seeing this, we start typing some content. So I am going to give the content. This is a program to test the file handling features on the system. Now the data got over. So Control Z, this represents end of file. Using this, I am informing that the data has come to an end. So as soon as seeing this input data, I start typing this. Meanwhile, the compiler made a link between the file pointer F1 and the file called input in a writing mode. So whatever the content, first it reads the content T in C. I am testing the condition whether this text has reached end of file before writing. C equal to getChar. What's the purpose of getChar? getChar means it reads a single character. So it comes to the monitor and get the data, not monitor, whatever the data that we have given that we have typed, it takes the first character and assign to C, and it checks whether it is end of file. If not equal to end of file means it is, yes, it is true, it is not equal to end of file. So it gets into the loop. Put C. What is C? What is stored in C? T is stored in C. This T will be copied in the file pointer. The file points to, F1 points to input. So there will be a database input. There it goes and copy T. Now there is no braces. So this while loop execute only this statement. Once again it gets into while loop. It reads getChar. GetChar is a statement. It's a function used to read a single character. It comes to next character H. This H will be assigned to C, and it's check whether it is not equal to EOF, end of file. Yes, it is not equal to end of file. It comes here. Put C. Put C means copying, writing a data. What is the data stored in C? H. That H will be stored in input. That is file pointer F1 points to input. So it will be, H will be copied in input file. Then it comes to I. Copied in C. Checks the condition. Copies I. Copies yes. Copies null space. A space, not a null space, a space. Then I, yes, everything will be copied. And when it reaches this control Z, that control Z says that it is end of file. Now not equal to end of file. Control Z not equal to end of file. No, it is equal to end of file. The condition is false. So it comes out of the loop. Meanwhile, all these contents will be written in input file in the secondary memory. That is computer hard disk. Hard disk or any other secondary file. Now I am going to close. Close F1. So the link between F1 and input file got closed. Next. Printf /n data output /n. So data output, it prints data output in the monitor like this. So I am going to print the content which are stored in input file. So I am going to open this input file in the read mode. Why I am closing this? Because already it has been opened in write mode. So I have copied the content, or I have written all these contents in input file. Now I want to read the data from input file and I want to print the data in the monitor. I want to see the result in the monitor. So I am going to use printf statement to see the data what is stored in the input file. So I have to close the file which is open in writing mode. If it is in writing mode, I cannot read the data. So that's why I am closing that file, and once again I am opening the same file in reading mode. So when it starts reading. When it is opened in reading mode, it goes to, now the link between input and F1 once again created, but now it is in reading mode. Now it starts reading the data from there. So I want to read all this getC can be used to read only single character. So I am using while statement. So while getC of F1. So it goes to F1. F1 is nothing but input file. It getC means one character. The first character T will be read and that will be stored in C. And it's check whether it is end of file. No. So it comes to the next line. Condition is true. It comes to the next line. Printf. Printf means it's a statement used to print the content in the computer screen. %C. C. What is stored in C? T. So this T will be printed. Once again, it gets into the while condition, checks the condition. The checking condition itself contains getC. So once again it goes to F1. F1 is linked with input. The next character H will be read, assigned with C, and that will be printed successively. Every character will be read successively, and finally at the end, when there is end of file, it informs that the file has reached end of file. So end of file equal to not equal to end of file. End of file not equal to end of file is false, so it comes out. Now everything will be printed on the computer monitor. So my work is over. So my work is over even though I have to close the file and I have to close the program. So close F1 and close the program. So this is a way to read set of characters read and write set of characters using files.